www, where, when, and why Vibora. It should be called www because where, when, and why we should play the Vibora shot. Absolute different level decision making. We're going to play with this great coaching session we have prepared for you. Listen, so is the Vibora a controlling shot or is more offensive shot? We all know that the Vibora, we call it Vibora because it's a snake, yeah, the snakes bite, yeah, that's why the Vibora is a danger one. It's danger for your opponent and it's danger for you as well because you're going to have to move the wrist. We all know that, do you remember this? Or this? Yeah, so this is more for bandeja, and now we're going to need to move the wrist. Tips to consider. Is the Vibora easy or difficult? I've talked about this throughout the whole platform. Is easy or difficult? Is easy or difficult? Is difficult because we're going to move the wrist. So make sure that you choose the right shot to go for a Vibora. If the ball is coming very difficult, the ball is going to be on the line, more or less, here. Are you going to play a Vibora? Nah, doesn't really make sense because the angle, you can see from this camera, the angle from this far does not allow you to play comfortably the shot deeper. Yes, so from here, you will risk less the shots of Vibora because the net is kind of lower. So make sure that from here you will play more bandejas and a little bit closer, I would say, when the lob is not very short but it's not very deep, you can consider to apply more or less your amazing Vibora shots. Things to consider. If the lob is coming very high, think about this. This is physics, not because I say. It's because it's physics. If the ball is coming very high and you got to move the wrist, do you think you're going to contact the ball exactly on the sweet spot by doing this, if the ball is coming very high? Or when the ball comes a little bit lower, you will be able to print that speed and hitting the ball a little bit more controllable on the sweet spot of your racket. Of course, when the ball gets less time on the trajectory from the player to you. So make sure that you prepare quick and then you play the Vibora, but not when the ball is coming very high. That's why if you're playing outdoors and the lobs are very high or the ball moves a little bit because the air conditions or because the sun is conditioning you to play your shot, better to prepare more bandejas, yes, than aggressive Viboras because it will become, if it's already risky, will become twice riskier the shot that you will play. So consider quicker lobs you play the Viboras, the position not that far away, not that close because you can also play a winner with a smash or por tres or por cuatro when you're a little bit closer to the net. And the last tip I want you to consider is where you're going to contact the ball and where you're going to hit that shot. Is the Vibora a shot with a backspin, with topspin, or with side spin? With side spin. I'm a lefty, so if you're a right-handed player and you're playing this side, same thing. But if you're a right-handed player and you play there, you will also be able to play very to the corners or to the other corner in order to make the snake motion of the shot. Don't forget that Vibora means snake, and we call it snake because if I hit the ball with side spin, the ball will take that direction to the corner, and the ball after the rebound of the backward or the sidewall will take that weird movement of the double rebounds. If you play the Vibora to the middle, well, it's going to be a little Vibora that doesn't bite much. Yes, so it's good tip to consider to play your Viboras more to the corner in order that the ball takes this motion after rebounding with one or the other glasses. So I will show you now which are the shots that I was talking to you before. Now, Alex, you play one shot a little bit for the Vibora. That should be more or less the shot I want you to play for the Vibora. So look at my feet position. I go back, I wait, and I play that shot to cross court. It's very difficult. I know. There are videos about progression that you have already seen, that you can practice step by step, making the ball bounce, preparation, then hit the ball, and so on. But in this video, I want you to see how I hit those shots in order to become a different level player. If you play a higher lob, have a listen. Look at this. Yes, it's uncontrollable. Not me, not anyone can control unless the very top players who can do whatever they can because they are amazing. But in the case of the rest of the human beings, we better choose a little bit lower shot to go for the Viboras because even if you make the mistake as I did now, the mistake is not that bad. If the ball is coming very high and you go for a Vibora anyways, or you stay here and you go for a Vibora anyways, the decision making wasn't correct. And that's even worse than if your technically wasn't correct. So, the last thing I want you to consider is not to contact the ball too high. Because if you contact the ball too high, look what's going to happen. Yes, I will not be able to make the ball low. And the Vibora goes higher or the Vibora goes low. The snakes go very low. So make sure that you play the Vibora, wait, and then you play that shot. That was great. Wait, and you play more or less at the height of your head height, your forehand head, more or less, a little bit upper if you want, or a little bit lower is not bad, but remember that is the net there. So you will usually make more mistakes at the net than perhaps of the backwards. Anyways, enjoy your Viboras. I hope that you learn step by step how to play this fantastic shot and go answer the questions that we have already prepared for you. and come back because I wait for you in the next coaching session of Hello Paddle Academy, different level.